Okay, so today I'm at this property and I'm gonna take some photos. I'm gonna take it with my pro camera and I'm gonna take it with my phone camera. Let's see how close they are. So I'm gonna use this mount to put right on top of my camera. Okay, so here I am, I'm inside the property. The first thing I always do, regardless of where I'm at, is you gotta turn on the lights. You don't wanna turn the fan on. Looks like I have all the lights on in the living room, the kitchen, the dining room. Let's check out the bedrooms. Okay, here's the bunk room. Bathroom looks good. Let there be light. Okay, so since I got downstairs squared away, I'm gonna get started. There is an upstairs. I'm not sure if there's a basement yet, but when I go upstairs, actually, you know what? Since it's a loft, I'm gonna go ahead and hit those lights too, just to give an added flow. And look at this view. Okay, so the first thing you wanna do is usually how I order my shot list in terms of what shots I'm getting is I start at the door that I entered. I start there and then I work the big rooms first, the dining room, the living room, and then the kitchen. Usually there's a bedroom or two on the same level. I hit those. Then what I do is I just go upstairs and then I go down to the basement. Once all the interior's done, that's when I go outside. So as you can see, I'm looking at my camera setup. Here's my pro camera. It's a Sony a7 IV. And then I have the new Samsung Galaxy S24, I think it's called. Let's go into camera mode. We're gonna go as wide as we can. And then you can see I opened up my pro lens. It is a 16 to 35, so I'm at 16 millimeters right now. The biggest trick here, just make sure all the frames are nice and level. For the phone, it actually, believe it or not, goes wider than this lens. It goes 0.6 in telephone camera language, which is equivalent to less than 16 mm. It's probably about 14. So it's a little bit wider, so I will crop in post just to make sure each photo is similar when I show you the final results. So just to make sure I'm clear on my settings, I'm at f.8 on my Sony Pro camera, f.8, 400 ISO, and I have the shutter set automatically. For the kitchen shot, I always want to get at least 3 angles. I want to get a nice close-up of some of the cooking too. Again, guys, it's very important to pay attention to the light, paying attention to the height of the actual camera. If there's high countertops, I typically raise it up, but generally speaking, this is my go-to level. Now we'll get this angle. Specific shot kind of leads us in to the dining room and into the living room. So it's a good flow style shot, meaning how these rooms connect. I want to present the laundry, the kitchen countertop, and show more of the open space in the other rooms. Now we're going to concentrate on cooking and the sink. If we can get that in there, that would be great. All right, so now we're in one of the bedrooms. So again, we want to make sure all the lights are on. We want to set the camera up so it gets the wide view. Now we want to do this, at least 2 different shots of this. I like to get all the windows in the shot. I like to get the bed as kind of the subject, specifically for an Airbnb. And then maybe I'll do an angle shot from either the other side to show off where the closet, or to show how the room walks out into the other area. Now again, it's really important that we pay attention to the level of the camera. We want all the lines straight. We want all the horizontals level. We don't want anything that looks like it's falling over, okay? So keep that in mind. It's really important to set up the shot right. So for getting the bathroom, it's important that you understand that you want to get more the camera lower. That way you can get everything in it. Oh, and make sure that the toilet bowl seat is down. You don't want it up. You want to focus on the best shots of any property. So Every time you see big windows with this sort of architecture, you want to get that shot. Okay guys, another type of shot that is really cool to get is the downward shot, especially if you're overlooking a loft or you're on a loft like this and you get to overlook the living room. Make sure you get that shot. Now, the trick is you don't have to worry about that falling angles or the weird horizons because it's assumed we're at an angle, unless you can get it straight. But if you get it straight, you're not going to get a good composition. So this is the only time that you're allowed to have unlevel lines. You want to focus on the beauty of the home as well. So don't forget to take those shots. We live in a digital age. The more pictures you take, the more options you have to choose from.